Premier League clubs are planning a video game championship. The FIFA video game, so popular with England players at the World Cup, is to be the subject of a major Premier League initiative next season. The PL are putting the finishing touches to plans for an esports competition involving all 20 clubs with the backing of sponsors EA Sports, who produce the FIFA games under license. The expectation is for each club to hold their own qualifying rounds to find their FIFA 19 champion, who would then go forward to a Grand 20 club final. Marcus Rashford is considered the best exponent among England players. The PL are still working out how the final will be watched. The astonishing growth of video sports games saw 72,000 fans attend an esports event in Japan this year. UK company Gfinity, who specialize in putting on esports tournaments, will be working with the PL on the project. Gazprom former Manchester City chief executive Gary Cook has recently been appointed executive chairman of Gfinity. FIFA have also cashed in on the esports boom, their last accounts showing a 233% increase in their sponsors' revenue from EA Sports. ITV Sport, in their wisdom, chose to field an over-the-top 7 pundits for their coverage of the opening game between Russia and Saudi Arabia, with 4 in the studio, a co-commentator and then 2 more pitch-side analysts. BBC's 4 pundits for their showing of Portugal v Spain was more sensible. An ITV spokesman said, "We wanted a range of voices for the big opening game." Gareth Southgate is the first England manager who could almost pass as one of his players, such is the way he has kept himself in shape. So it wasn't the biggest surprise to see Southgate out on his daily run in Rapinoe at 7:30 am on Friday, the same time his fitness staff were doing sprint training on the beach. Meanwhile, psychologist Pippa Grange, appointed by the FA last November as head of people and team development to change the performance culture and psychological resilience of England teams, was an intent observer at a Kevin Trippier press conference this week. But rather than any mind game reasons for being there, it transpired Grange was just having a look at the England Media Centre. England's FIFA Council member David Gill joined FIFA President Gianni Infantino on a private jet from Ekaterinburg so they could watch the Egypt v Uruguay game and still be in time for Friday night's Portugal v Spain match in Sochi, 1,291 miles away. It's not the best look when the suits and blazers start wearing England kit at a major tournament. FA chief Martin Glenn turned up to an informal FA media drinks gathering in Moscow wearing trainers by England kit supplier Nike and one of their leisure shirts, while communications chief Robert Sullivan was also wearing their footwear. Team operations manager Stuart Brown appeared at the England Media Centre dressed head to toe in England kit on Friday. There is going to be more of this bad dress code, as manager Gareth Southgate believes all of those in the official party wearing the same colors helps togetherness. Meanwhile, that togetherness was shown when the whole England squad, backroom staff and non-tracksuit personnel watched Russia's 5-0 victory over Saudi Arabia at the team hotel. The 3-shot darts matches between press and players in Rapinoe, which started as an amusing FA repost to this column's criticism of Joe Hart for refusing to divulge details of the England players' in-house darts tournament at Euro 2016, has now caught on to the extent that it was listed on Friday as one of the BBC highlights of the day from the England camp.